Salve a tutti ragazzi e benvenuti sul canale di Arquanix. Oggi inizieremo la nuova storia su Hitchhiker. Allora, ok, grafica molto cartunosa, apprezzabile però. Beh, non c'è nulla.
So, where are you headed?
Boh, facciamo le spallucce. Non lo sa neanche lui.
Not the talkative type, eh?
Abbastanza.
That's okay. Most people I pick up are just waiting for their turn to talk. Want a raisin? They're from my farm.
Non mi fido.
Sure. California still farms more raisins than anywhere on Earth.
Proviamo? Ma sì.
Go ahead. Those are Thompson
Massimo
seedless
moriamo a
raisins.
male.
Delicious.
Ok, abbiamo preso un'uvetta. Tra l'altro come sta su... Eccolo lì, lo sapevo. Tra l'altro come sta su il pacco così messo? Te credi?
Don't agree with you yet.
Mi è drogheto. Disgraziato. Cos'è?
You want to know the clearest evidence that reality isn't real?
Sì.
Raisins and grapes, man. They're the same thing, but they taste disgusting when eaten together. Obvious bug in the program there, right? Memory's a slippery thing. Think about when somebody asks you about this ride later, assuming you even know where you're going, and get someplace where somebody can ask you. Hey, how'd you get here anyway? They'll ask you. Oh, I hitched. And your brain will flash back for a second when you say this. And it'll show you a frozen snapshot of yourself, sitting in this car, talking
Ragazzi, aspettate solo un secondo. Non posso abbassare la musica. Che sfiga.
like we are right now. But which moment will it actually show you? Will it be this one?
Ok.
Or this one? Or this one? We think we remember how people really were, how our lives together really were. But when we think back to them, even the people we cared about the most, all we're doing is snatching moments out of the air. Just grabbing another raisin out of the box.
Ma infatti, cosa c'è
I've spent
tra
a lot
te
of
e
time
lui?
around raisins. They're like those dogs you see with wrinkles of skin falling over their eyes. Not the most handsome dogs. Basically helpless, but lovable. My wife, she preferred grapes the way most people do.
Ah,
She's dead now,
vabbè.
but you probably guessed that. Thanks, but you don't look like you're doing so well yourself. Takes one to know one, right? I can always spot someone who's grieving along this highway. They usually stand on the road with a dazed look on their face and their thumb up in the air. No, I don't know you. Just know the type. My wife? If I'm totally honest with you, I don't really remember what she looked like. Remember everything about her.
Siamo stazionari sui 60 all'ora.
Some people have faces that are easy to remember. Doesn't seem fair. Well, it's not as easy as you think. I'll give you an example. You think you're present in the moment? You've been talking to me for a few minutes now. What color are my eyes?
No, erano blu se non sbaglio.
Yep, not bad.
Visto.
But that's just your photographer's eye. Just figured from your gear. A lot of photographers carry that backpack. Tell you what, Ansel Adams. Do me a favor and crack the window, would you?
Come rompe il finestrino? Come? Con lo spazzolino. Perché devo rompere il finestrino? Scusami un attimo. Ok. Ah, quindi. Beh, lo prendiamo.
Just a matchbook, huh? I figured it must have been something important. Hey, kid. How about opening that window?
L'ho aperto sto finestrino. Qua la manetta c'è.
That's better. Now, where were we? Not much profit in talking geography with someone who doesn't know where he's going or where he's from. But if you want to know, the trunk of this car is full of 4 bushels of raisins that I'm driving to my brother's place in Intercourse.
E questo ci porta a sperdere, raga.
Copernicus? Yep. Intercourse, Pennsylvania. You're not going to believe this, but my other brother lives in Lampshade, Texas. I once picked up a guy who'd been to the Czech Republic. They've got some really weirdly named places over there, he was telling me. One place that means young celebrator of pain. The thing is, some of these places are 700 years old. I guess they didn't really know how to name places back then.
Okay.
You know, when I was a kid, my brother and I used to drive our parents crazy on long drives like this. Our folks wouldn't let us listen to the radio in the car. So we used to make up these songs about food on long drives to pass the time. We had this one with about 30 verses, each about a different kind of grain. There was this one time when we passed a billboard for this new kind of bread, Balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of Balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of Balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of Balach bread.
Oh, basta.
In hell they have a hell a lot of Balach bread. Oh yeah, that drove Mom and Dad crazy. Come on, join in. In hell they have a hell a lot of Balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of Balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of Balach bread. In hell they have a hell a lot of Balach bread.
No, vabbè. Cioè, ma sei malato, basta, dai.
Actually, I'm beginning to understand my parents' perspective. Getting older is funny. It's like reading a book where
non c'è
less and
nessuno per
less
la strada.
happens, but the writing gets better and better. Thanks. I got it from an app. It's this app with philosophical sayings. My wife got it for me to make me sound smarter. She had a way with words. Yeah, We used to have a strict division of labor back when we worked together. She would raise the grape from the time it appeared on the vine, and I'd step in as soon as it was time to start drying them. Our customers used to have fun with that. I'm the dry one, they'd say. Grapes attract a certain kind of person. A person who likes to tell jokes. Wine enthusiasts, tourists, people who like to talk. There's a photo in that glove box there of us, standing in front of our trailer. It was in a magazine. One of those stories about vanishing farmers that always pulls heartstrings with the rest of the country. Well, I never opened the glove box myself. It's kind of a superstition of mine.
Va bene.
But help yourself.
Ah, ok. C'è l'almanacco. E la foto.
Hey, where'd you get that? That's not her. And that guy there, he looks like you. I don't know. I was gonna ask you the same question, Copernicus. Did he?
Copernico puoi stare anche zitto, eh? È il tuo vano portaoggetti, mica il
Well, I
mio.
guess it belongs to you. You'd better hold on to it.
Sì, ma...
What woman? Well, oh, her. Well, hard to say. I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. What's that black thing in the glove box, anyway?
Binocolo.
See anything interesting there? A windmill, eh? No idea.
Cioè, te non sai mai niente, scusa un attimo.
Say, wanna hear a joke?
Ma si dice, la va
Why
una
did the
barzelletta.
raisin take the prune to
Basta
the
con
dance?
st'uvetta.
He couldn't get a date.
Che battuta triste.
Hey, that reminds me. It's almost 4:30. You'll like this. It's my favorite. I once knew the hostess, Darlene. She used to change the tires on my truck on Highway 51.
Welcome to another interstate
E poi ci siamo finiti nella macchina di sto
Here's our
qua.
first riddle. Keep your eyes peeled, all you blacktop carpetbaggers. I fly, yet I have no wings. I cry, yet I have no eyes. Darkness follows me. Lower light I never see. Very good. Here's our next one. A gatekeeper forever bound. He opens and shuts with a similar sound.
Che può essere?
Need some help?
Ah, ripetimi l'indovinello un attimo.
Gatekeeper forever bound. He opens and shuts with a similar sound.
Allora, legato le cinte. No, non ci sono. È la porta. Non è questo.
Very good.
È la
I
cerniera.
don't know why I listen to this every day. Damn questions are rigged. I never get them.
Says the guy who never knew what pressure to keep his tires at.
Eh?
Hey!
Having fun? Want to keep going?
Sì, dai, proviamone un
Here's
altro.
another one. Take one out and scratch my head. I am now black, but once was red. What am I?
Allora, cosa può essere?
Need some help? Check your backpacks, friends. The answer could be hiding inside. Well done. Okay, here's a tough one. I have 4 wings but cannot fly. I never laugh and never cry. On the same spot I'm always found, toiling away with little sound. What am I? All right, here's our last riddle. He lies without touching the ground.
Oh, come on, Darlene. Damn it, Darlene. I should have tipped her better when she changed the tires. She's been out to get me ever since. Look, she isn't being straight with you, kid.
Check the photo, Copernicus. The photo in your bag. Then you'll see.
Ok. Eh?
She's in trouble, Copernicus. You must help her.
No.
Things like that happen all the time on this highway. It's nothing to lose your scrunchie over. Kid, I am sorry about your girlfriend, but I had nothing to do with it. It's just the opposite. I was sent to protect you. From yourself. You picked this car every bit as much as I chose to stop for you. You picked this car, picked me, not to feel anything. Let's not kid ourselves.
Madonna,
You don't seem
ragazzi.
like a guy who wants to remember. Look, I admit I lied, but only about one thing.
Fammi scendere.
Nope, she's dead all right. That's no lie. Nope, I'm as surprised by that one as you are.
Allora, non
Now,
ne
why
conta
would
di...
anybody bother to lie about that? Yeah,
A sto punto però.
we've met. Twice, in fact.
Quindi già ci conoscevamo.
Sure. You showed up at my trailer park taking photos. At first, I was a bit suspicious, since there were plans to kick us out and develop the trailer park into some kind of shopping center. But then it became clear that you'd been sent here by a magazine to do one of those stories about vanishing farmers that always pulls heartstrings with the rest of the country. The woman in the photo? No, I didn't actually meet her. I just know what you told me about her. She was backpacking around Europe without you. And you? you weren't taking it so well. Kid, I told you, you don't want to go down that road. Well, what's that they say in that Tom Cruise movie? The one where he's a bartender? Everything ends badly, or it wouldn't end at all? I wasn't afraid of the truth either, back then. My wife, when she got the x-rays, when she knew, she decided to spare my feelings. Didn't tell me anything. Hid the x-rays in one place I'd never suspect, because it was so obvious. Stayed closed until today, till you came along. I wish it was that simple, kid. Hey, Chief. Why don't you have a look
Ma
here?
c'è un altro dietro. Ma?
He appeared on this highway about the same time you did. I guess he's part of what you're running from.
Ma non c'è. Ma che?
Not sure. You can't see him directly. He only shows up in mirrors, windows, pictures. Well, we haven't talked yet about the second time we met. That's the thing. It's a little hard to explain. Better if I just take you there. It's just a quick detour. We'll be there in a minute.
Diventa notte e qua il pericolo aumenta.
A man travels along a road until he reaches a gate at the top of a hill. The road has been long and straight so far, and the going has been easy. But now the man can't go any further, so he takes a seat by the road to rest. The man waits, and after a length of time that seems neither short nor long, the gate opens, and a guard appears. The man asks the guard for entry, but the guard says he cannot let him enter at the moment. The man thinks for a second and asks if he will be allowed through later. It is possible, says the guard, but not now. The gate now stands slightly open, and the man tries to look through it longingly. His journey has been easy so far, and he misses the feeling of the open road. The guard notices and laughs. Even if you could gain entry, there are many gatekeepers after me. Some are much stronger than me, and I'm afraid to look upon them. So there the man waits, for days, months, years, waiting to enter. One day, when he's given up hope of entering, a single question occurs to him, one he has not thought of before. Why, he wonders aloud, Are there no other travelers along this road? All these years, no one but myself has waited in front of this gate. The answer to this question comes from a voice near his shoulder. It is you who made this gate, says a bird perched nearby. So it exists for no one but you. But why? Asks the traveler. Why would I choose to stop here?
Tutto molto strano.
The bird answers after hungrily eating a crust of bread from the man's hand. After this point, the road becomes less straight. It splinters like the tree in which I live, splitting into dozens, hundreds of branches. The path becomes impossibly narrow and frail, and crowded with the view of other paths one could have taken. There's only one point ahead on the road where all paths converge, where all points join, where the light shines through skin and through lies. But it's never been reached by one of your kind, a traveler who walks on feet. Shoo! Cries the guard, chasing the bird away. Don't listen to his nonsense. Having said this, he takes a seat next to the traveler, but not before closing the gate forever. So when you think about it, who knows how long we've been sitting here, just like this, on this road. Take it from me. It's better to face things with, what's it called again? Fortitude. Better not to feel too much.
Madonna.
Want a raisin?
No,
You sure? You just need to get used to them.
non la voglio, l'ho detto.
Life is like a box of raisins. That's some Forrest Gump type wisdom for you right there. Here, I'll leave the box open for you. Help yourself.
Oddio. No, no, questo no, eh. No.
Look, hooded crows all along this road. I have to chase these for my farm every harvest. They look hungry. Didn't get much peck out of this last harvest.
Non capisco.
You don't want to do that, kid.
Donna, quante ne sono
These
diventate?
birds are unpredictable.
Possiamo
There's no
chiuderli.
telling what they'll do once they start swarming. Get enough of these crows together and it's big trouble.
Ma basta. Buttiamoglieli tutti così questo non rompe più.
You're making a mistake, kid. You don't know where they're taking you. Look, I'll help you. I'll help you figure out what happened when she came back from Europe.
Donna, quante ne abbiamo?
Look, I get that you're mad, and I don't blame you. But you don't know what's out there, kid. what other drivers on this road are like. Stay with me, and things will play a whole lot safer. All right, I guess you made your choice. Don't blame me for what happens next. Now you've done it. They've taken control of the car. I don't know, Copernicus. Why don't you ask them? We're at my farm, Copernicus. I had a funny feeling.
No,
The moment you looked through those binoculars. Well, they're pulling us around in circles. They're afraid of the scarecrows I put up here last summer. They want to take you, I suppose, to that windmill in the middle.
come li ruoto? Ci sarà un modo per ruotarli. Ah, il binocolo.
You need to rotate the scarecrows. See if you can find something in this car that might do the trick. That's it, kid. Now, more of the same.
Ok. Ok, forse ho capito.
Almost there. That's it, kid.
A posto. Che ventata.
I think it's for you. They have a way of leaving gifts once you've fed them. Often something shiny or a piece of string.
I'm going away for 2 months. I'll be back before you know it. It's practically a cliche. Going to Europe to have new experiences, and yeah, it's corny. But maybe find myself.
I guess I'm just worried that you'll find yourself but lose me along the way.
I'll be back before you know it. Promise. Here's a security deposit.
What a weird box. Did you win this at the circus?
It's great, right? I'll send you something special from Europe to put inside, so you know I'm thinking of you. And then we have our road trip together when I get back. You won't miss me anyway. You have plenty to keep you busy, like that job in California. The story about the
vanishing grape farmers. You're right. I'm worrying too much. I love it. Does it lock?
In some other world, it must, but not here. Okay, trade you a memory box for your Polaroid. Say cheese.
Well, now that you know how it started, It doesn't make the next step any easier, does it? Listen, I disapprove of just about every choice you've made on this trip. But I like you, kid, and I can see you've made up your mind. If you want to find your girlfriend, if you want to find out what happened, if you really want to go there, you've got to find that box. I don't know, kid, but find that box and the key. Open the box before it's too late. What? Well, this is where I say goodbye. Unless you want to help transport 4 bushels across. Nah. Just remember, there are many more gates ahead and many more guards. I'm pretty much the friendly drunken uncle of the bunch. Well, good luck to you, kid. Oh, one more thing. What did the grape say when he got run over by the car? Nothing. He just gave a little whine.
Tu sei malato. Tu e l'uvetta.
Good luck with your search.
Ok ragazzi, che dire, la corsa 1 è andata ed è molto strano tutto ciò che sta accadendo, ma è un gioco abbastanza lento, però penso che in futuro ci riservi qualcosa di davvero bello, quindi vi do appuntamento al prossimo episodio. Ciao a io.